And we are rolling. Okay, great.
Professional background, so 2 parts. First job was I was an Air Force officer. Wanted to fly fighter planes, couldn't because of my eyes. And so I was the business end of the government. I would run things that Lockheed's and Boeing's and Raytheon's, when they would develop a defense system, as an Air Force officer, we ran those programs. So I spent 7 years running defense development programs. Some in Ohio, aircraft, some in Boston, information systems. So got a chance to do all kinds of really cool things with technologies and things that hopefully got a chance to keep all of us safer. And then went to 3M. They had a bunch of my life planned, and so my wife and I had just had our first daughter, Abby, she was 1. And we had a really fun discussion on, do we want to go back and forth to Washington, D.C. every year? And we decided no, so I got a chance to get lucky and started with 3M back in 2001. And really there, over the course of 24 years, I kind of just kept doing whatever they asked me to, but went from running mostly marketing types of roles, to sales leadership roles, to general management types of roles in different sides of 3M, mostly industrial, but also a little bit on the healthcare side. So a mix between government, a mix between industry, but got a chance to see a lot of different things from 3M, including things that were very close to what we do here at Viega. Well, it's a good question. Honestly, I didn't know who Viega was. It was just because I talked to other people didn't necessarily know who Viega was. So I had been reached out to by some different firms, and really what intrigued me was they talked about a company that was very entrepreneurial, a company that had big aspirations in terms of growth, had amazing people, and an amazing culture. And honestly, that just started the first conversation. And I think what really drew me to being here today, every person I talked to were people that showed that same level of, is that a person you could see wanting to work with? And not just work with, wanting to be friends with, wanting to play hard with, wanting to work hard to create something special with. Do you see that type of a person? Every person I saw was a person that I thought I wanted to be with those people as part of the team and do things with them for a long time. Impression of the people that truly loved each other, being with each other, working for each other, working for our customers, to genuinely be the best that they could be and enjoy it together. So that's probably what struck me professionally, but also personally. And I think that's something you don't see in a lot of teams or a lot of organizations, is people that care beyond punching a time clock. I come in, I do my job, I leave. Countless stories of people that went above and beyond personally, above and beyond professionally. And I think that's what I really noticed is one of the most cool things that I saw over the first time of being here. One was I got to be part of new employee orientation. I can't remember, honestly, the last time I was part of a new employee orientation. When you've worked with 2 companies, Air Force and 3M, you don't get a lot of new employee orientations. I love sitting there with my name is Todd, learning like everybody else was learning about what do you do, what's your role, learning and going over to the seminar center to see, how we talk about our technologies and see our customers. I love the excitement of being in something brand new with other people that were excited about it too. So the new employee orientation day stood out to me a lot in terms of meeting other people like myself that were just trying to figure out, how do I fit in here? How do I do something to try to help the team? And the number of people that came up, introduced themselves, said hi, asked about what do you do, where are you from, let me ask the same types of questions. I think what I've told people is I found myself very quickly, instead of giving handshakes, giving hugs. And I think whether it's literally or figuratively, I think that really talks to people welcoming me as a team member and a person that can be part of this family. I think I've been really lucky and privileged to be a part of a lot of great teams. sports teams, work teams, things like that. I think it probably surprised me was that the culture and the environment that we're in, it wasn't just a person or two or 10. Every single person was the same way. Every single person was great people, open people, wanted to learn, wanted to share, wanted to figure out together, how to build a relationship, wanted to figure out together how to become the next version of a world-class company that we've grown and become over the last 5 to 10 to 15 years. So I think it was probably the biggest surprise. I think you see a lot of great people in different teams and organizations. I don't know if I've ever seen all people live and exude that level of culture, that level of personal touch, that level of professionalism, that level of sharing and learning and wanting to become better together from top to bottom and side to side. One, I love them. I think any time that you've got values, it's the cornerstone of any organization or any team. So one, I think it's absolutely critical. And I think when I think about them, there's almost two parts of them, I think. One part is how we treat each other. The other part, I think, is how we commit to each other to being better every day and being something really special as a company and as a team. And so I think the ability that we get to share those together on what we expect of each other. So what you expect of me, what I expect of you, what we expect of each other and how we do it, both to be the best people we can be to each other, but also accountable to each other to make sure that we're driving something really special in the team. Not only are they important foundations, I think they're things that bind us all together. I had no idea how many things you could build with press technology. I've got a chance to build a bottle opener. I've got a chance to see the ladder golf game built out of press technology. I've got a chance to see a warrior girl being built out of press technology. I was probably, in a funny way, the amount of things that we have on display, from tables to other things that you can build, completely surprised me. In a fun way, because it's almost like a living, breathing, this is who we are, in a way that relates to everyday life. So one, that was probably one of the things that is, I'll say, a quirky, fun one that surprised me. Do it. Do it. And in some cases, blindly do it. I think to me, I've always believed if you're doing something with people you want to be around, no matter what it is, it's fun, it's energizing. It doesn't mean it's easy, right? But it's something that you want to commit to each other's because of the people. So I'd tell any prospective employee, right, intern, do it. Because I don't know if you're going to find another team around that cares for each other as much. I don't know if you'll find another team around that wants to become something special together and is committed and accountable to each other to do it. I don't think there's a place that's got the ability to say, we are a large company and we're still extremely entrepreneurial. And so we get to create and architect our future together. And so I think if it's someone that doesn't enjoy people, if it's someone that doesn't enjoy challenge, if it's someone that doesn't enjoy the fact that you get to build the future yourself with people you want to, probably not the right spot, but I would tell most people those are probably the coolest things you get to do in a career. So just jump in and do it.